One lottery ticket makes a big difference for our state students. And when I say big, I mean bigger than jackpot big. Since 2002, South Carolina students have benefited from more than $6 billion in lottery-funded scholarships and grants, including the Life, Hope, and Palmetto Fellow Scholarships. With every lottery play, you're supporting our students, and that adds up in a big way. That's why education is our middle name. Learn more at sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.
Kyle, it's 3 things we need to know.
So, Peyton, I know you are about to get on an airplane. Can you let everybody know what you're wearing?
I am wearing black Lululemon leggings.
Exactly what experts say you should never wear on a flight.
Why?
Yeah, I hate to break it to you, because even though they're the most comfortable to fly in, literally.
They are.
I wish I would have known that last week.
I know. Experts say they are the most dangerous thing that you could wear in case of an emergency on board, because most likely they're made of very flammable things, and if you ever had to make an escape through a fire, they said not only would they ignite, but then they would also stick to you and if there is fire. So they say it's really wise not to wear leggings on a flight, and they say for those of you that like to take your shoes off on flights, definitely never do that, because obviously you're going to need your shoes in case of an emergency. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm glad I have my bag with me, because I will be changing into my sweatpants.
You should dress like you're going hiking, because if the plane crashes on an island like Lost, then you can survive just fine.
There you go.
I just don't
There you
think
go.
that, to me, that feels like it's right up there when they tell you to put your phone on airplane mode because something can happen. I don't believe it.
Well, actually, I saw like a TikTok on that apparently, like, if you keep your phone off airplane mode, that it causes like glitches, like it's hard to hear, like connection issues. So
For
if
the
like
pilot?
for the pilot
I
to
don't
like the
believe it.
towers. I do.
I don't believe it.
You should turn your phone on airplane mode, because that's what you're supposed to do.
I don't believe it.
Okay. So I feel like I don't know this about you, Peyton. Can you like recognize people that you maybe only met once or passing by?
Yeah, like you look familiar for sure.
Okay, Rich, I know you're really good at that, and so are you, John Jay. I would call maybe you guys regular, almost super recognizers. Apparently there's a class of people that they call super recognizers, and it's less than 1% of people. And these are people who can identify unfamiliar faces after a very brief glimpse. By studying these people, they feel like they can help other people who may have issues with this sort of thing. For these people, just a tiny little moment is enough to identify an incognito celebrity, which I've seen you do many times, John Jay. And I'm like, how did you recognize that person? Or a complete stranger, even years later down the road. Like I said, it's apparently less than 1% of people can actually do this. And some of these super recognizers, after only seeing a face for a very short period of time, they could even recognize and match faces that if they were flipped upside down, sometimes pixelated or even shown at a different angle. Super recognizers.
Wow.
Yeah. So they say the research on this is still really new, but they suspect that super recognizers have like this spike of activity in their brain when they see a face. And most of us, that information, our brain just sort of lets it go. But these people, they hold on to it, and they hold on to it for life.
That's crazy.
I know. I wish I was that way, because I think I'm more like, I probably need the benefit of whatever they find
Yeah,
out.
we met last week twice.
Yeah, exactly. So just know that there are those super recognizers out there, and if you know someone like that, just give them a high five, because it's less than 1% of people, and that's 3 things you need.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
Okay, real talk. We're all kind of hooked on our phones. It's full of shiny apps designed to keep your attention captive forever. But there's real-life stuff to do other than scrolling, and I'm here to help. I'm Christina Quinn, the host of Try This, a podcast from The Washington Post. The show explores solutions for life's common problems. And this season, we're learning to tame the dopamine beast and reclaim our attention in this noisy and distracting world. So let's tame the beast together. Find Try This from the Washington Post wherever you listen.
Need to know.
Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost? While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you. Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit SCEducationLottery.com.